number excuse me, number 4, Kendall Coleman. And those two are about to tip off. These two are going to be fun to watch the entire game. Both of these teams' offenses really go through them and getting high-quality shots underneath the rim from them. So I think whoever wins that matchup is going to be in a pretty good position to win the game.
Coleman wins the tip, and Northwestern State takes the ball up. Brian White with the ball. Northwestern State showing some size in the paint here so far. Good screen up top by 32. Shot goes in. White drains it, and they start off with a 2-0 lead.
Brian White, a crafty player. I got to watch him through a lot of his high school career at Natchitoches Central, my hometown, and very much a young man whose career has gone pretty well through the first couple of years.
Eastman takes the shot. It's a little off-key, and White will take it pretty quickly up the court. We talked about how quick these two teams are, and that's just what they're showing here. Shot doesn't go in. Air ball off the block, but 32 is there. Larry Owens there to make the play and convert, and it's 4-0 lead for Northwestern State.
Shot was partially blocked by Eastman, and it looked like maybe the Lions were going to get out in transition, but Owens right there for the offensive putback.
Great pass there from Hinton to get it between 3 players to Eastman, and Eastman able to convert pretty easily. Loses the ball there, almost didn't get it, but good pickup there from T-Set. T-Set at the top here. Eastman in defense, screen coming in.
Eastman really does set the tone for this team on the defensive end just as much as Clergeot.
Shot goes up and out, but a great rebound sequence there as Burkhart's able to take it away and able to grab that rebound. Eastman over to Hinton. Hinton, great run to the basket, almost loses the ball, but is able to convert there. 4-4 is the score, tied game.
Looked like everybody from both teams almost kind of stopped and hesitated there, and Hinton kept playing and got the uncontested layup.
T-Set with the ball, passes it over to Garrett. It'll go Southeastern's way, though, as Owens turns it over. And Southeastern will take it back. Started off 4-0 for Northwestern State, but it looks like Southeastern's going to be able to take a little run on their own.
There's a reason why, fans. That man right there, number 0, Jalen Hinton, at least going to be a front runner for Southland Defensive Player of the Year. He leads the conference in shot blocks. He's averaging over a steal per game. He sets the tone on the defensive end. Does a lot of things for this Lions basketball team on the regular.
Eastman pushes it in. Sees a lane, can't take it. Eastman, the primary ball handler so far today. Larry Owens passes it out there. Owens, very big man in the paint. Someone you
moves really well, by the way, Tyler. Don't be fooled by his 280-pound frame. He can actually closer to 3 bills as Burkhart has it over to Clergeot, and one beautifully done by the senior from Winter Haven, Florida. But anyway, going back to what I said, Larry Owens may be close to 300 pounds, but I'm telling you, he moves like he's 200 pounds. He's athletic. He's got great hands. And Coach Mike McConaughey has praised him many times during his 4-year career here, so look for him to be an impact tonight.
Active player with size to match. At the line here, Keon Clergeot with a great move there to get to the basket. Takes the free throw and converts on the and one. White trying to force the envelope here, trying to make it happen. Over to the corner, shot goes up, bounces out. Okafor there for the rebound as Okafor, very strong rebound there, and Southeastern will take over on their side of the court. Clergeot passes it out to the corner and bounces out, and Larry Owens will get the rebound.
Just see the looking at Owens and Hinton. I mean, Owens moves so well for a guy that size, and then a guy like Hinton being able to get out and contest that three-pointer a moment ago. He won't have anything to show for it in a box score, but that one goes out of bounds. Nice play by Eastman to come in there. He won't have anything on the box score for that closeout a moment ago in the corner, Tyler, but those are the type of plays that Coach David Kiefer talks about from him, that he's just making little plays, the hustle plays that nobody necessarily talks about because there's no stat for it. But those are things that are going to win games for Southeastern.
Shot goes up there from, if I can find his name, from Kendall Coleman there, making it happen. Great move there from Eastman to get inside and penetrate. A great look there. And he's been handling the ball really well. Gets the ball out to Owens there. Assist from T-Set as they're scoring in abundance here, just like you said they probably would.
Well, they're not wasting time with the shot clock, but the thing that impressed me most about that sequence is just how that was sealed by Larry Owens right there. I mean, that's such a big target to throw to. And then when he seals his man off the way he did right there, that makes the job pretty easy for if it's T-Set or if it's Brian White.
Hinton getting in there and putting it up for the jam. Nice dunk there from Hinton on a good look where he took the outside and he made him pay. White with the ball here. Clergeot in defense, who's been very good on defense so far. Brian White gets the play, knocks down the three-point there as Southeastern will take the ball back.
So we had a shot clock malfunction or something, fans, and that's going to take us to the dead ball on the first media timeout.
We'll go to break here. 11-11 is the score. 15 minutes and 45 seconds. This is Southland Conference basketball on ESPN+.
Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools and the Home Depot. Today's pros need today's tools and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools and the Home Depot. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools and the Home Depot. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel.
Now, your caramel frappe in the morning can earn you a...
We're talking about closing. When you see us close, you see us give everything.
We're back here at the University Center on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University. 22 points scored in the first 4 minutes of play here as Hinton gets the ball on the Eastman inbound. Southeastern looking to make official timeout here. I believe there's still a shot clock error, shot clock malfunction. It was malfunctioning in the women's game earlier.
Yeah, that's been happening all day so far for whatever reason, especially when you reset. So just kind of little things. But anyway, early on, fans, it's like we were talking about in the pregame, Tyler. The pace of this game, both teams, this is what they like to do. They like to get out in transition. They like to move the basketball. They don't really feel the need to wait 20 seconds, 25 seconds to locate a good shot. They have the athletes to locate the right shot within the offense without it being a poor shot. And then, of course, when you do that, just even the shots that you're missing, when you're getting the high-quality shots that both teams are taking thus far in the ball game, that works just as well as being on the defensive side because it just makes everybody for the defenses on each side have to work that much harder.
That's also, you want to try to keep up with the other team. If they're pushing the envelope, you want to also push the envelope. And so, especially with Southeastern be as fast and as active as they are, both teams trying to keep up with each other's pace right here. Inbound coming from Roscoe Eastman over to Hinton. Hinton been so great so far. Trying to make something happen. Okafor from the top.
Well, and you also never want to let the other team dictate what you do. Both of these teams like to play at that pace, so until the other can neutralize you from doing that, then you want to keep doing it. Three-pointer is no good for Burkhart.
Holding the ball, Kendall Coleman Gets it back to White. Northwestern State still trying to push the envelope. White pushes in there, gets it out to the corner. Shot comes up and goes in. So Northwestern State putting some more points on the board, getting a lead.
Well, I'll tell you, they're red hot from outside, too. I mean, it's not like they're getting a lot of easy layups, Tyler. I mean, they're 6 of 9 from the field on jumpers.
That was Laterrance Reed on the shot. Okafor trying to find someone open, gets it over to Clergeot. Clergeot pushing the envelope again, hitting with the putback off the top, out of the air. One of those wow baskets.
Johnny on the spot, and then how about this? Ooh, I don't know. I think that's probably the right call. It looked like Coleman, you know, went up strong with it, and looked like there was some contact from Hinton. So, nonetheless, both teams, though, this is what you want to do. You want to attack the interior of both teams' defense. You want to make them make a play. And then you get to the free throw line. Obviously, neither team wants to see Hinton or Kendall Coleman in foul trouble.
Coleman's first shot is up and in. And Coleman, as you said, one of those players you wanted to look at as a difference maker. You talked about at the opening tip, that size and scoring ability for Coleman as he goes for the second one and drains it, so he makes 2.
You're talking about guys averaging 15 points and 8 rebounds, and a team in Northwestern that has, like I was talking about in the pregame, who have they not played? At Oklahoma, at Tulsa, at SMU, they played Louisiana Tech, at ULM, Stephen F. Austin at home, at number 15 Houston, at ULM, at LSU, at Texas A&M, at Baylor. That right there is a Big 12 schedule.
Burkhart from 3 as he was falling backwards too, an off-balance 3 from Burkhart there as the Lions take the lead again, and there are points aplenty in this one as White backs up on the fadeaway. Great defense there from the Lions to get it back, and the Lions may be able to get one of their first runs on the board here as Okafor pushes in, powers his way to the basket, and is fouled, and he'll go to the line.
You know, we've talked a lot so far, Tyler, about what we're expecting offensively, and there's no doubt these teams are going to light up the scoreboard. I expect both teams to be mid-70s, 80 points at the least by the end of the game. But the rebounding battle and the turnover battle is what this one's going to be about. When you play at the pace that these two teams play, I mean, it's all about making sure you have more possessions and that you're not wasting your possessions when you get them. So I'd be surprised if the team that wins this game does not have both the rebounding margin and the turnover battle in their favor.
Okafor drops it, and he hits that one. 18-15 now. Southeastern trying to press, but Northwestern getting out of it pretty well.
Shot clock again kind of stalls, but we'll get that fixed. I think they're going to take 2-3 seconds off. 13:53 remaining in the first half.
Joe Kasperzik in for the Lions.
Tell you, Kasperzik coming in off the bench shows you how deep this team for Southeastern is right now. I mean, you could argue he might be the best one-on-one player on this team as Okafor gets the steal.
Great pick from Okafor there. Kasperzik will push the ball up here. Makes a little move, gets on the inside, pushes it out to Okafor on the left. Okafor going to use his strength to push in. Kasperzik again on the perimeter. Makes a great roll, and it'll just...
I'm not sure that one wasn't going to roll in, fans. That one looked like it was hanging on the rim. I think he was about to get the and one.
Well, they will call the foul on 35.
Foul called against Northwestern's number 35, Zurabi Gente. Gente out of the Republic of Georgia. 6'9", 225-pound sophomore. First free throw is up and good for Joe Kasperzik.
Kasperzik again drains that one, 2 for 2 at the line.
Kasperzik came into the game shooting 71% from the free throw line, 25 out of 35. So he knocks down 2 there, and you can go and add that to his total.
Coleman with the ball, pushing it up, trying to make something happen. Here, Laterrance Reed pushes it over to White. Northwestern State pretty wide here. Southeastern in one-on-one coverage. Coleman gets the ball, but Kasperzik takes it out of his hands, and they'll push the envelope back to the other side. Kasperzik over to Eastman. Eastman almost loses that one twice. but is able to get it back, and Southeastern will look to set to make something happen. 4 on the left side, 1 on the right, Kaspersik on the right.
It just goes to show you when you push the tempo the way these two teams do. I mean, look at this. There's still 14 on the shot clock.
Burkhardt over to Gordon. Gordon in the paint trying to make something happen, and they'll call a walk on Gordon as he was trying to get an angle for a shot. He had a good look, but just too much footwork there.
I thought if they were going to go with anything, and maybe a 3-second violation, or I thought possibly a double dribble, but unfortunately for Southeastern, no matter which way they look at it, it is a turnover.
Carrying the ball out is Southeastern getting a great play there. Eastman pushing it over to Okafor. Okafor looking kind of pushes a little too hard, set his feet, and draws the charge there.
Beautiful play by Jovan Zelembaba. He took that one right in the chest, saw Okafor coming the entire time. I mean, it's easy for us to sit here and quarterback. It looked like maybe Okafor could have dished it to the far side corner, but we can sit here courtside and see that all without them knowing or seeing the same thing we do at that time.
Pushes it in there. Almost could have been a violation on the goal, but ends up getting the shot up. 20-17, 3-point lead for the Lions. Kaspersik carrying it up here, loses the ball, and it'll go out of bounds, but it was
I think that went off the leg of Kaspersik, hit off his knee and out of bounds, so rare turnover for Southeastern. But Keon Clairjo returning. Then you got Matt Strange, who just came into the game. Fans, let me tell you guys about Matt Strange's shooting numbers, fans. So Strange, a junior from the Woodlands, Texas. Strange for the season. I'll tell you about his three-point after this possession.
Clairjo getting the ball after he touched it, making sure he tried to get it back in bounds, but falls into the hands of, or it falls out of bounds.
53% for Strange from the three-point line, 17 out of 32. We'll take a break. 11:49 left in the first half. Southeastern by 3. Back in a moment.
A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot.
Now, your caramel frappe in the morning can earn you a...
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon.
Nope, Daisy's got last.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon.
Nope, Daisy's got last.
We're back here in the University Center. Lions up 20-17. Southland Conference matchup here against Northwestern State. The Demons, close game so far, a lot of points scored. Shot coming in from the Demons out, but Coleman will get the rebound. And they'll call a foul.
Oh, they're calling a flop.
T-set.
Calling a flop warning. Oh, no, they're actually giving a flop against Carvel tee set. They've really harped down and cracked down on that this year, fans. That's been happening to Southeastern a lot all year as well. If they feel like you're kicking your legs out, or as a shooter you're trying too hard to initiate the contact, they will call that, and they've been doing it every single game no matter where you go throughout the entire country.
Northwestern State keeps the ball. Inbound in here, Zelen Baba. Coleman on Gordon. Gordon, great defense there. Clergeau trying to get the rebound over Hugas.
So they're going to get Clergeau for the loose ball there. I guess they're going to say reach in on Clergeau, or maybe was holding Hugas, but I still can't get enough of watching Kendall Coleman. Even his misses, that's such a pretty shot that he's taking here. A little one-handed floater. I mean, Mike McConaughey's got quite the diamond in the rough for a freshman there.
Coleman fouled before the shot, I think. I think they're going to call that one on the floor. A push called on Antonio Gordon. So a lot of calls here so far. 11:28 remaining, 20-17. Trying to make something happen. Hugas with the ball there. Over to Zelen Baba. Strange with good defense there. Clergeau in defense. Coleman with a great grab, though. T-set trying to make it happen. Pulls it in. Physical play there as Jalen King misses the shot. And now I believe they'll call a shot clock violation.
The shot clock expired right as that ball went out of bounds. Good defensive possession by Southeastern, and something you don't see a lot of from them. Lion fans know this. Looked like they were playing a modified zone look there, but they're so active defensively that sometimes it's hard to really call it a zone because they're moving so much. And it's difficult to find the right offense to play against their zone because they're matching up with everybody so quickly, and there's really not that man-to-man offense you can play against it. So the officials are going to take a look at the monitor to see if the shot clock expired. I thought it had just hit 000, but they could make the argument that there's 1 second left on the clock. The ball certainly went out of bounds off Southeastern. So if that's the argument, the Lions are going to lose that one pretty quick. But I think the shot clock may have expired just as the ball went out of bounds. So we'll see what the officials come up with as they're taking a look at a monitor right before us.
It would be a break for Southeastern if they're able to get this one and take possession and bring it back to the other side. This has been a physical ball game through all facets. Very physical ball game so far. They just made a decision.
So there is 1 second on the clock.
1 second on the shot clock here. Maybe they can make a play. Maybe they have a miracle left in them. It'll be.
Well, both of these teams, defensively and offensively, have what they need with 1 second. Oh, no, they said ball hit the rim. Wow. So they set the clock back to 20. My apologies, fans.
T-set there with a great move, but air balls the shot, and Hinton will get the rebound past Kaspersik. Kaspersik with a great move to the inside. That was almost a goaltend there, and then Zelen Baba loses it, and it'll go back the way of Southeastern. This has been a chaotic game so far as Nick Caldwell, the sophomore from Geismar, Louisiana, will come in.
Well, this is kind of the byproduct when you have teams that play as quickly as both of these. You'll have some spurts where you get both teams are kind of having trouble taking care of the basketball, missing layups. It's hard to sustain the pace that these two teams play at. But it is a very fun style to watch.
Kaspersik carrying the ball here. Strange. Trying to make something happen, been so good from the three-point line. Caldwell on the inside, passes it out to Strange on the three-point line, and just like that, we see something we've seen from him a lot, and he drains the three.
18 times in 33 attempts. There's that one knocked out of bounds off, let's see.
They're going to say it was off of Kaspersik on the reach.
Thought he may have knocked it off the leg of Brian White there, but didn't have an angle one way or the other.
Jalen King passes it out. White gets to it. Kaspersik comes in, tries to make a play. Clergeau in defense. could have probably called an up and down there.
Well, Southeastern's really picked up their pressure the last 5 possessions defensively.
Hugas misses the shot, and so does Coleman, as Southeastern will get it back. A break for Southeastern after 2 really good looks from the Demons. Kasperczyk carrying the ball there, throws it into Hinton there.
So they got a block on Brian White on that play there, probably 50-50 either way, and White whistled for the block, so it'll be Southeastern basketball. But I can't wait to go back and look at this game tonight and see how many times the clock was under 10. Maybe I bet twice so far, if that.
Clergeot out to Strange. Strange again from 3, and he's so talented at just making sure his body is in the right form to make the 3, as White will take it up. He's just so good at those 3s. Hugas here gets it over to King.
Well, he put so much time in the gym, Tyler. Like, this is a guy that they practice on average about 10 hours a week, but Strange is the offensive foul taken by Clergeot. Matthew Strange is a guy that probably puts 12 hours in on his own, shooting, uncontested 3s out here in the gym, just making sure he's got his shooting stroke down. So now you're seeing, again, to use that word, a byproduct of his hard work.
Definitely, for sure. Hinton will take it out, gets it over to Eastman, who wasn't looking for it, but he's got it now. And Southeastern on a really good run here, 9 points ahead right now. Caldwell with the ball. Trying to make something happen. Hinton in the post. A great shot there, great look. Coach Kiefer wanted an and 1, but didn't get it.
Southeastern getting really good looks the last 6-7 possessions and being able to knock them down.
Coach Kiefer very active here on the sideline today. Northwestern State trying to make a play, but Caldwell with a huge block, as Clergeot will try to get back in transition over to Strange in the corner, and they'll reset right here, as Hugas will get a great steal there and bring it back to the other side. A great look there from Marion McDonald, and just like that, they end Southeastern's run, but Southeastern up 8.
Well, those are the things that when you're on a run, you hate to see happen for your team if you're Coach David Kiefer, especially in this spot where things, starting to get stops on both ends. You're getting the looks you want, and a little bit of an ill-advised pass that time by Roscoe Eastman. But, again, Roscoe Eastman fans, for those of you, especially Lion fans, have been following, this young man got inserted into the lineup about 3 weeks ago, missed the first 12 games. And since he's been in, you talk about flow on the offensive end. The Lions kind of were, struggling to find the identity that they wanted to have through the first month of the season. As soon as Eastman came in there, that opened up things for everybody, like Keon Clergeot, like Matt Strange, like Jalen Hinton. And now they just look so much more in rhythm on that side of the basketball. And that was something that the Lions coaching staff said would happen when he came back to this lineup in late December.
For sure, Caldwell inbounds the ball. The Lions are shooting 67% on the game so far, 10 for 15 from the field. So if you're Coach Kiefer, you're happy about the offensive effort, but you've got to get the defense on the same page, because if you look up, great play there, but if you look up, Northwestern State isn't that far behind.
Well, just they're so athletic that a 10-0 run with a team like they've got is not out of the question. I mean, a minute and a half shot no good, and Southeastern has it, but they're very capable of putting up 10 points in a minute and a half and evaporating this lead.
Clergeot with a spin move there, trying to sauce on him, gets it over to the right. Strange for another 3. That one will bounce out, though, and Northwestern State will take the ball back, trying to stabilize this Southeastern lead. Hugas with a great look there, just puts it on the square, and he gets a nice layup as it's a 6-point lead for the Lions.
Well, again, though, both teams doing what they were supposed to there. Southeastern got the right guy with a wide-open three-point look. He did knock it down. Northwestern able to convert in transition and get the easy layup.
Strange pushes into mid-range. Doesn't take the shot. Clergeot pushes into the paint, gets the foul call, and he'll look to convert on an and 1 opportunity, as Strange made a really good decision in the mid-range to not take the shot, get a better look. But we'll go to a break here. 30-22 is the score. This is Southland Conference basketball on ESPN+.
It's a new year, and we're excited to be back together. In the classroom.
On the track.
In the end zone.
On the field.
In the dining hall.
At the finish line.
In the weight room.
Striving for success.
And winning together.
We are Southland Strong.
Back here at the University Center. As you can see, great three-point attempt there, but didn't come up away with anything. And we're going to the free throw line for Clairsville. 30-22 is the score as he'll go to the line.
Someplace that he has made a second home at since he has gotten on the Southeastern campus. 192 free throw attempts last year. First one no good, or the and one opportunity, no good, but yeah, he's been at the free throw line since he basically walked on this campus.
Shot comes in from McDonald, and he'll drain that one as they're scoring points aplenty here.
That's what I was talking about, Tyler. I mean, statistically right now, Southeastern's shooting 65%. They've only turned it over 4 times. You would think this is a 12-point game, but Northwestern is so high-powered on the offensive end, this game will never be out of reach until the game hits triple zeros.
Okafor made a great play to keep that one in. He's got the ball back here on the perimeter, trying to play a little ISO ball, takes the shot. Probably not great shot selection there for Okafor.
Kind of really no choice there. The shot clock running down, had to force a tough shot contested. Good defensive possession by Northwestern State. But, again, I think still both teams, I know we're late in the first half, but there's still a filling out process because neither team has got a chance to see much of each other. I mean, you just have to really kind of get a feel for the game to understand just how athletic both of these teams are. And I still think there's, spots in this game where that's happening.
A lot of movers on the court for Northwestern trying to get an open shot, and Larry Owens will get that one. 6'8", 275 pounds from Monroe, Louisiana, senior. Made that one happen. Eastman for the Lions pushing this up.
Look how good his position was on that one, though, Tyler. That's again what I'm talking about. Like, he just makes it look easy.
Burkhart kept that one. Throws it out to Eastman. Eastman on the little floater there and doesn't go. And just like that, the Demons find themselves in a good position to start a little nice run here. McDonald with the ball here, throws it over to King. King on the push in, a great move from King there as they cut the Lions lead to just 1.
Yeah, nice explosive move by him and by Jalen King. Southeastern probably need a little bit better job of rotating over there and sliding it over and trying to seal that straight line drive off.
Hinton with a good screen there, gets it over to Burkhart. Burkhart, 3 just bounces off, but he fell to the floor there. Pushing the ball, it loses the ball is Garrett there, as it'll go back the way of Southeastern As you talked about earlier, that's just something that comes with the territory of these fast-paced offenses, is sometimes you just lose the ball.
Northwestern State and their bench was screaming at the officiating crew wanting the same call against Burkhardt that was called against T-Set. I didn't see the one just now against Burkhardt. I have to go back and look at that, but they felt like a flop should have been called. Turnover. Northwestern has it.
A great pick there for Northwestern. From 3. Bounces out. Kasperzik with the rebound. That was Garrett on the shot. Kasperzik pushing hard. Okafor grabs the ball. Southeastern setting up. Eastman from 3 will drain that one. And that's just one of those, that's one of those high percentage three-point shots that you can't not take.
Oh no, there's no such thing when somebody on this team is open. There's probably 1 or 2 guys that Coach Kiefer says, no, you don't take it. And that's not one of them. Roscoe Eastman is allowed to take that shot every day.
Okafor gets it over to Hinton. Hinton tries a little too much on the dunk, but Okafor from 3, basically a pass to Hinton. Hinton keeps it, tries to man his way through, but can't do it. And pushing the envelope here is King, and they'll call the foul on Burkhardt in the shot motion. So King will go to the line here, sophomore from Columbus, Georgia.
So that's 2 straight possessions. I think Coach Mike McConaughey and David Kiefer probably had a pretty good point on 50-50 calls, but at the same time, I don't think that was a whistle down here. It should have been a whistle down here against Burkhardt a minute ago, and I certainly think the Lions got away with a flop, which Coach Mike McConaughey wanted a couple possessions ago. So I guess if you're each coaching staff, you can go, well, we've gotten a few, and so have they.
Well, that's the thing also, is they're looking like they're letting them play in some aspects of the game and some.
For the most part, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not been one way or the other, but there's definitely been a few calls where if I was Coach Kiefer or Coach McConaughey, I would probably have an earful for the official, but at least they have been both ways thus far.
Hinton with a great screen there. Clergeau gets open, passes it out to Eastman. Eastman with some great dribble moves there and a look to the basket, but just fires it too hard. And Northwestern State and T-Set will take the rebound back. Larry Owens from mid-range just bounces out. And Okafor almost gets the rebound. Northwestern State will step out of bounds there with it, and it'll go. Actually, it's a timeout.
No, Laterrance Reed, his foot was on the line just as he was going to save it, but it'll be Southeastern ball after the final media timeout of the first half. Back in a moment right here on ESPN+.
Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel. If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in
And it's NBA on ESPN time.
Wednesday on ESPN.
We're back here on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University, Southland Conference basketball and ESPN Plus. 33-31 is the score. The Lions of Southeastern are up over the Demons. Clergeot gets it over to Hinton. Hinton trying to make a play there. Gets a really good look, but they'll call an offensive foul there.
Actually did call the blocking foul there. I like what the official there. You're fine. I like what the official did there. The only reason he held up on making that call is he was trying to make 100% sure that Larry Owens was in the restricted area. I'm pretty sure his feet were on the edge of that, and so I think that's what they're trying to explain to Coach Mike McConaughey, because from the naked eye, it certainly does look like a charge, but I would assume his feet were in the restricted area.
And takes his first shot and drains that one. So it brings Hinton's total for the game up to 9 points.
Jalen Hinton has been a rock at the free throw line, shooting 76% for the season, now 48 for 63. Make that 49 for 64.
Pushing the ball up here is T-Set. Gets it over to Hugas. Northwestern State trying to make something happen. Coleman in the paint here. But Okafor makes a great play on it. Gets it over to Eastman. Eastman over to Clergeot. Clergeot just loses it. And it'll go back Northwestern State's way.
That is a fantastic play by number 3, Laterrance Reed. That looked like it was going to be an easy transition layup for Clergeot, but Reed got in there, got his hand on the basketball, and knocked it off the leg of Clergeot.
Pushing the envelope here is T-Set. Gets it over to Coleman. Okafor just a little too early on the attempt and misses it, and Coleman gets an easy layup there as Clergeot will take the ball up.
Well, you can certainly see that the plan of attack here towards the middle to end the first half for Northwestern State has been to pound the ball into the paint, and so far it's working.
And taking the shot there, causing the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line here. Already up to 10 points, a chance to make it 12 here for the senior from Boston, Massachusetts.
Rare miss for Hinton.
Misses the first one there.
You know, it does. Every time I say something about how well a player is shooting from the free throw line, it doesn't matter what team it's for. It seems like I'm a bad omen, Tyler. So I'm going to stop doing that for both teams.
Should we name it, call it the Chris Salim curse?
Apparently, there's something about me mentioning free throws that just doesn't bode well for the guy at the free throw line.
Foul there on the floor on Eastman. He's been trying to make something happen there. Caught King there. King able to draw the foul. And Zelen Baba will come in to inbound here.
I feel like this next 2.5 minutes of this ball game could end up being a huge part.
A great pick there from Clergeot, but it'll go out of bounds after he touched it. But great defense nonetheless to get the ball out there.
Well, both teams, especially their guards, have had such active hands on the defensive end that you really you have to take care of the ball so much here in the first half.
Great play from Clergeot there to read the eyes of the inbounder there to make the play. Zelen Baba with the ball. Burkhart in defense. Zelen Baba loses it. Eastman will take it back the other way. Eastman with a little bit of a stutter step there, and Hinton will take the shot and draw another foul. He's been lights out drawing fouls in the paint today.
Well, he's so savvy. I mean, obviously people that watch him play regularly know how much of an athlete he is, that he can get up there, he can play above the rim anytime he wants to. But first free throw rolls in. Those that don't follow the team regularly, Jalen Hinton on a nightly basis is giving up 3 to 4 inches to whoever he's guarding, about 40 or 50 pounds, and that's nothing any different tonight. So the fact that he averages, 11, 12 points a game and 8 rebounds with those matchups is impressive.
Great defense there from the Lions, making Northwestern State stutter there, and the Lions almost got the rebound there, but the Demons will keep it. 3-point coming in from Zelen Baba, and Zelen Baba nails that one. We'll stay here for this, but Lions 38-36. We've had a pretty good game so far.
Well, like we were talking about in the pregame, this thing is it's no secret what Coach Mike McConaughey's trying to do in his 23rd year as head coach. And then Coach David Kiefer is getting the same reputation. They want to let their guys get out and play. They have too good of athletes to ask them to run 28 seconds off the shot clock and try to get back cut layups every other possession. Let them get out, create turnovers, get out in transition, get some easy layups. Sometimes that may lead to a few ill-advised shots, but both these coaches understand that, you can live with that when you're letting your guys play at your strengths. And that's what you're seeing with both of these teams on the offensive end. I think they could both maybe shore up some things defensively in the second half, but offensively, both teams getting the looks that they want. And, just a matter of who executes on that end of the floor through the next 21 minutes of this game.
For sure, and they've been letting the shots fly. They've been letting them go. Southeastern's shooting over 50%, Northwestern State's shooting 45%. So offensively, these two teams have been playing very well, and you can see that in the score total. It's a 2-point game. Okafor passes it over to Hinton. Clergeot trying to find a lane, takes the shot from outside, bounces off, and Genty will get the rebound there.
Beautiful contest by Zellenbaba there. It looked like Clergeot was going to have a pretty good look. Zellenbaba put his hand right in his face.
Hugas with great speed there, getting on the inside, passes it back out to Reed.
Well, Laterrance Reed has just been solid here in the first half. Every play that the Demons have needed, he has made, and he makes another one there and ties this ball game with a minute to go in the half.
Okafor with the ball, trying to find something, finds Clergeot in the corner. Clergeot bounces out. Genty with another rebound there. T-Stat will push the ball up. Great play there, just can't corral it, can't make it, and that'll go out of bounds. Southeastern ball.
Boy, Zinti wanted to have that one back. You can't get a better look than he had there, and he just kind of lost it on his way up. And I think he's going to get a quick little earful from Coach Mike McConaughey. He'll be back in the game, one would imagine, though, as about a 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Do the Lions want the 2-for-1? Does not look like they're going to get it.
Eastman with the ball. Screen set there from Okafor. Okafor with a step-back 3 attempt, and it won't go, but he'll almost snag the rebound out, and Burkhart will get it. Clergeot, again, Okafor from 3. It won't go in again. He's not able to convert on that one.
Well, I kind of wish Southeastern would have held for the last shot there just because of the way the clock was winding down.
Hugas there. Shot goes over, but they'll call it over the back there.
Little shove in the back by Reed, and the official caught it. Not a bad idea there. He knew Burkhart had the position. Might as well see if he can get away with it. The official saw it, and now Southeastern will shoot 1-1. No, double bonus time. Beg your pardon.
They'll go to the line here. Tied 38-38. Very close game going into what's about to be halftime. Burkhart at the line here. Takes the first shot and drains the first one. So Lions take the lead here, a 1-point lead.
A lot of offense in this first half, as expected, fans. Both teams shooting exactly 44%. Southeastern getting to the free throw line a ton, though, here in the half. 11 out of 13 make it 12 out of 14.
61 combined shots to this point for both of these teams. They've been letting the ball fly here in the University Center. Almost loses the ball there. Kaspersic with what could be a very costly foul.
A tough one, too, because they did not have a foul to give, so that will put the Demons at the 1-1 bonus. So I don't know if maybe Kaspersic thought they had one to give, but you do like the effort if you're Coach David Kiefer, that you're trying to create one more possession for your team like Kaspersic was trying to do there. But now Northwestern with a chance to tie this game.
Makes the first one, so he will see the second shot here. 40-39, 1.5 seconds remaining. Takes the second one and makes it. So 40-40. Outlet pass to Kasperzik, and it doesn't work out there as Northwestern State will get the ball back without any time rolled off the clock there.
Well, I couldn't have worked out better for Northwestern and worse for Southeastern. The ball's going to come all the way back to this end of the floor. Northwestern will have almost 2 seconds to shoot. Nothing comes off the clock there, and they still have the over the bonus.
Coleman takes the shot, can't make it, but if they scored there, that would have been a super costly
Great sequence for Northwestern State. Not a good one for Southeastern, but good first half.
Great first half. We'll go to break here. It is 40-40 tied here. A lot of points scored. Great game here in the University Center. This is
possessions that get sped up too much to where you're taking shots that you don't want to, which ends up turning into basically a turnover, because even if you don't necessarily turn the basketball over, you take a quick shot 7 seconds into the shot clock, that ends up being a layup on the other end. So which team made the best adjustments at halftime? We're about to find out.
Definitely Okafor with the ball here, gets it over to Hinton, who's been so good so far, has 13 points on the game to this point. Pump fakes, takes the shot and drains it there and makes it 15. He's been their best player on offense so far, scoring with what seems like ease.
So I think that the Lions are going to be better suited to play that type of game here in the second half. Not that they're incapable, as the rebound on the air ball goes to Eastman. But as you're kind of seeing, that transition game with both of these teams is a little bit too fast tonight. I think if Southeastern plays the half-court sets, gets the wide-open threes like we saw them do in Katy, that's going to be more beneficial to them here in the second half and finding a way to win this game. But we'll see what style they choose to play.
Definitely at those tournaments like that, you get into a rhythm right now. Not necessarily in the rhythm they'd want to be. Just another missed shot there from Clergeot. White pushing it up here. Over to T-Set. T-Set with the three, bounces in and out, but big Larry Owens getting the rebound there. And they'll stay on that side.
Oh, they're going to get Clergeot for the reach-in foul there. I don't know about that one, but sounded awful lot like rubber, but at the same time, sure you could make the case for both teams on several whistles tonight.
Owens will go to the free throw line. Takes the first shot. Banks out. 42-40 is the score. We're a minute through the second half. Great game so far to this point. Owens, one more to go. Drains the second one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
It's all as much fun as it was watching these teams go up and down in the first half. I really think that this game is going to be won in the half court in the second half. I mean, you're going to see whichever team runs their sets and plays patiently will find a way to win this game.
Eastman gets it over to Burkhart. Burkhart will miss that one. And just like that, Northwestern State will go back, and they're looking aggressive still. White trying to make something happen. Coleman pushing in on Hinton. Hinton with great defense there. Doesn't let Coleman get inside. Coleman takes a shot, and he misses it. Rebound going the way of Okafor. Pass it over to Clergeot in the corner. Clergeot over to Eastman. Eastman with a very good look, but Coleman will get the rebound.
But see, those are two shots, if you're Coach David Keeper, you're okay with. I mean, they didn't come out of the hand the way that he would have liked to, but wide open threes from Ryan Burkhart and Roscoe Eastman within the flow of the offense. You'll take that 101 times out of 102.
T-Set again from three, missing again, but Larry Owens with the putback. And Northwestern State will take another lead here today.
Back and forth.
Clergeot pushing it up here. Okafor with a screen, doesn't work out. White, little stutter there, doesn't get back, and Clergeot misses the shot. Great defense there from...
Probably one of the first times that I've seen tonight where I know that is not the exact shot that Coach David Kiefer was wanting. I'm sure he can point to a few more. Offensive rebound, and Coleman goes back up, tips it in. 3-point lead.
The Lions having trouble guarding in the paint right now, and just like that, they'll call a timeout, and they'll go talk it over We'll go to a break here. 45-42 is the score. Northwestern State up. This is Southland Conference basketball on ESPN+.
It's a new year and we're excited to be back together. In the classroom.
On the track. In the end zone.
On the field.
In the dining hall.
At the finish line.
In the weight room.
Striving for success.
And winning together.
We are Southland Strong.
We're back here on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University. Northwestern has the lead right now, 45-42. But the Lions have the ball here. Eastman with the ball. Antonio Gordon on in relief of Okafor. Gordon with the ball here. What a great behind-the-back pass to Hinton. I thought it was a shot, but
beautifully done by Gordon
there.
But I like what Coach David Keefer did there in the half during that timeout. He said, we're going to get a good look here, guys. Quit forcing shots. Wow. What a play by, who's getting credit for that basket? Was it? I think they are going to count the basket because they already.
Interested to see they're going to.
So they're going to call it on Antonio Gordon for sure. And they're going to count the basket. Huh. No, okay, they did not count the basket.
Take the basket away.
All right, so they keep it on the floor.
Pass it over to T-Set here. T-Set looking to make something happen. Northwestern State has been playing very spread out on offense, not stacking any side.
Well, they've really done a good job here in this ball game of finding the matchups that they need, Tyler. I mean, it's not the easiest matchup for Southeastern guarding their bigs on the block, and that's where they've gotten a lot of their work as they go right back down there.
Coleman with a good look there, but it'll bounce off. It'll go Southeastern's way here. 45-44, 1-point lead for Northwestern as Southeastern takes it back.
They're going to get a loose ball foul against Zurababe Gente against Jalen Hinton. So Hinton draws the foul. It goes back to the Lions. And got a coin flip here, Tyler, with 16 and a half to go.
Hinton been very good so far. Southeastern probably feeling pretty good about their offensive output so far, but defensively, you know, there are some holes to shore up. Clergeot with a look there. Eastman gets it back over to Hinton. Hinton again, he's having a phenomenal game. Up to 19 points right now.
Looked like he lost that one on the way up and still managed to finish. Lions regain the 1-point lead. Back and forth we go in this one.
T-Stat with the ball here. Owens in the paint here. T-Set gets it over to Coleman. Coleman with the layup, misses it, but they'll go up. And it looks like he got fouled.
They're going to count this basket, I'm pretty sure. No, they did not. Wow. Coach Mike McConaughey, can't believe it. I can't disagree. I thought the basket was going to count. The Lions will certainly take it if you're Coach David Kiefer. That takes us to a Verse Media timeout.
We'll go to a break here. 46-45, Lions are up. This is Southland Conference basketball on ESPN+.
Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. 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 A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you.
Can I get a hamburger? Make it plain.
Small fries and a... If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was...
Southland Conference basketball on ESPN+. The Lions of Southeastern are up 46-45 over the Northwestern State Demons here. Coleman at the line here for the Demons. Looking to convert on some free throw attempts. Coleman 2 for 2 from the line so far.
Southeastern's done a pretty good job of forcing him into tough shots tonight. 3 out of 12 from the field for Coleman, but he does have 9 rebounds. So still making his presence felt, and that's what a great player does. He's found a way, despite his first free throw is good, despite not having the greatest shooting night, finding a way to make his presence felt. He's more than, looks like, on his way to a double-double.
Coleman drains the first one, looks to drain the second one, and does. So 4 for 4 on free throws for the night. Something to note for Southeastern offensively, they only have one person in double digits for points, and he's 7 for 8 from the field.
Well, that's a good thing about Coach Dave Kiefer and his guys. You never know who the guy is going to be for that night. It could be anybody on any given night. Maybe tonight it's going to be Jalen Hinton.
Clergeau loses the ball there, goes out of bounds, but Southeastern will retain possession.
You Lion fans remember going back to the Southland tip-off event. You're talking about 56 assists on 83 field goals, 56 assists, reaching foul called against Brian White for Northwestern State on that. But that's impressive. That tells me that their offense is moving in the right direction. They just got to get back to doing that in this ball game as well and making that extra pass. And I think they'll be fine through the final 15 and a half minutes of this.
3/4 of the second half remaining, so a lot of basketball left to be played. Eastman with the ball, Southeastern moving around trying to find open looks. Hinton with the ball, Owens in defense. Burkhart passes back to Gordon. Gordon with a great move there to Hinton, and Hinton doesn't get the roll there, so he gets
the
it
offensive back. Yeah, very nice play to get that one back.
Gordon with a shot there, and it'll bounce out. A little bit of a wasted opportunity there if you're the Lions, getting the ball back and then taking a shot like that.
Game up for grabs, fans. Got a feeling we're coming down to the wire here at the University Center.
Shot from the corner there, in and out. Hinton will keep the ball. Trying to keep up the pace. Coach is yelling, go, go. Eastman looking for someone. Hinton with the ball. Does a little move there. Almost loses the ball, but thankfully Gordon was there for him. Hinton with another shot. A little bit of...
a lot of contact on that possession, but that kind of has been a theme here in the second half.
Kind of jumped the gun on that shot. T-set with the ball. Clergeot in defense. Owens is just so hard to defend in the paint, and he's able to get the bucket there.
Well, he's giving up. I mean, Jalen Hinton's literally giving up 85 pounds down low, and that's been the Demons' strategy, is that they want to try and get Hinton in foul trouble and make him guard Larry Owens with 6'8", 280 pounds.
The Lions have been started the half trying to find their shot, trying to find good shot selection in the shot clock, but the past couple possessions have left a lot of time on the clock. Over to the corner. White gets the ball again. White has been struggling with his dribble moves tonight, but he keeps that one, doesn't lose it. Owens with the ball again, takes the shot from range, almost puts it in, but Burkhart will almost get the rebound, and it'll go back to Northwestern State.
Yeah, nice second effort by Larry Owens to keep the possession for Northwestern State as we come up on 13 minutes to go in this one, but you can see the drastic difference in the pace for both teams offensively here in the second half. Now, it could be because they're kind of worn out based on the fact that they both played almost 75, 80 possessions in the first half, or both head coaches really talked to their guys about, okay, now we can slow the tempo down just a little bit, fellas.
Kaspersic and Okafor in relief. Takes it away, and then he'll draw the foul there. Great play there.
Reached in and took it out of the hands of Laterrance Reed.
Then he drew the foul in transition, so a great sequence there for Kaspersic. 13 minutes left on the clock here. Kaspersic gets it over to Gordon. And then an easy read for Eastman. A great look for Gordon there to get it to him, and they narrow the Demon lead.
Well, that's what talk about threading a needle right there. I mean, Eastman made the beautiful cut to the basket, but the pass by Gordon was on point.
Up from the top. Garrett with the ball here. McDonald there. Oh, Reed, my apologies. Reed with the shot there makes it. It's a 4-point lead for the Demons. Eastman with the ball here. Burkhart running to the left, trying to make something happen. Okafor strong arming himself in there, takes the mid-range shot, but didn't hardly put any power onto it. And it's an air ball about 1.5 feet away from the goal. Reed there with a great look in the inside, and he scores that one over someone much bigger than him. Burkhart from 3 here gets the opening, bounces out. Luckily, Eastman there for the rebound. Over to Okafor. The shot selection for the
three's just not falling for Southeastern, and right now the pace of this game really in favor of Northwestern State as they've got a 6-point lead at the 12-minute media timeout.
We'll go to break here. 54-48 is the score. Northwestern State up. This is Southland Conference basketball on ESPN+.
It's a new year, and we're excited to be back together. In the classroom.
On the track. In the end zone.
On the field.
In the dining hall.
At the finish line.
In the weight room.
Striving for success.
And winning together.
We are Southland Strong.
back and forth game here at the University Center in Hammond, Louisiana. But Northwestern State on a pretty good run here, up 6 on the Lions of Southeastern.
Lions just got to find some rhythm on the offensive end. They are just 4 of 15 from the floor in the second half. Oh, what a play by Eastman.
Great pick there from Eastman. Kasperzik with the ball, takes the layup, but a beautiful chase down block there from Garrett, and took the wind out of their sails on that one. And Coach Kiefer wanted an over the back there, but Northwestern will keep McDonald with the ball. Coleman draws the foul, and they'll call. It'll be an and one opportunity for Coleman going to the line. A great look there.
Yeah, impressive run right here by Northwestern State. Just a little bit quicker, a step quicker on both ends of the floor right now for the Demons. And thus they've got themselves an 8-point lead, and Southeastern a little bit of trouble here late.
Coleman's shot to convert the and one goes up and out, and Okafor will get the rebound. So Southeastern gonna need to get it going on offense here. Okafor over to Kasperzik. Kasperzik with a lane. Goes for the showstopper dunk, and it.
That's what you need, though, if you're Southeastern right there, Tyler. Those are the type of plays. Okay, so the Demons on a little bit of a run. Your bench is not really as energetic as you've seen them before. I mean, what are you trying to do if you're Kasperzik? You're probably going to draw the foul. You're trying to put their best player on a poster. It didn't work out. Takes a foul. He goes to the free throw line. I love the play right there by Kasperzik.
He drains the first one.
I mean, that's how you slow down runs. Now, if he could have ripped the rim down and dunked it over Kendall Coleman, now you.
We'd be talking ESPN plus top
ESPN
10.
would have this on their broadcast tonight, and I'd be doing the worm in the middle of the floor right now. But
Kasperzik with the second free throw doesn't convert, so 1 for 2 from the line in that sequence. Eastman very active on defense so far tonight. McDonald with the ball. A lot of movement on the left side from Reed for Northwestern State, trying to find an open look, an open shot. Southeastern lets them have an open one there. Hugas from deep, and Southeastern will almost get the ball back. Northwestern State keeps it, and Reed drains the three there, as Northwestern State's been trying to get a good look there, and they finally got one.
Well, they're just winning the 50-50 balls and the loose balls, the little parts of the game right now. Right now, going to Northwestern State, and the Southeastern can't panic yet. They've got to just keep running their sets, get a couple stops. I mean, you know, there's not a minute to go in this game. There's 10 minutes to go. So just keep that in mind if you're the Lions. Do what got you to this point the last 4 or 5 games, and everything else will work itself out. There's no reason to panic because you're down 10 points. There's too much time left in the game to change your entire offense.
Strange with the ball here. Phenomenal three-point shooter. Gets it over to Kasperzik. Kasperzik again pushes the envelope, draws the foul, and gets the and one opportunity. He'll go to the line and can convert on a three-point play here. You know, Chris, you talked about earlier how the winner of this game will probably be the person who out-rebounds the other team. Well, Northwestern State's at 38 rebounds right now to Southeastern's 22.
Well, that's certainly not a good sign for the Lions, but now you just got to find other ways. If you're probably going to lose the rebound battle, which is looks to be the case for Southeastern, definitely got to find a way to win the turnover battle, as they're going to get a reach-in foul on Roscoe Eastman on the far side.
Eastman been so active on defense, and when you're that active defensively, sometimes you reach in. Sometimes you get a foul called there. Certainly nothing to be too worried about because he's been so active. But
no, this is early enough. I mean, you got a foul to give. If you can't, I mean, there's still enough time in this ball game. Just keep playing your style of game on both ends of the floor, at least until the 4-minute media timeout.
Throws it in there. Over to the corner.
Well, but the thing that the Demons keep doing here in the second half is they just keep hitting big shots. Shot clock winding down, hand in their face. They're making the shots that they need to make.
Eastman with the ball, pushes the envelope, gets a nice layup there over a lot of people, and he's up to 11 points on the game. But on the other side, Reed makes
what a play by Caldwell.
Makes a good try, and then Eastman on the other side, Kaspersik is almost there to grab it. Almost a beautiful sequence there from Southeastern, but Hinton gets the ball back. Kaspersik on the outlet there, and he'll put the layup, and just like that, it's only a 5-point lead for the Demons.
Well, I mean, they're getting back into that up and down, flying up and down the court transition game. Obviously, the Demons, at least for a while there, had slowed things down, and that had gotten them back into it. But
McDonald carrying the ball here for the Demons. Got an odd set on offense. Southeastern almost makes something happen, and looks like they'll call a foul on Caldwell there.
It just seems like all the coin flips here in the second half are going to Northwestern State. That wasn't necessarily the case in the first half. It was kind of 50-50, but not really here in the second half. I did not think that was a reach-in on Caldwell that time.
All of the 50-50s like you said, have mostly went Northwestern State's way, but it's still only a 5-point game.
Well, and it's 1-1, so just
drains that one. Something to note for Southeastern, they are 4 of 18 from three-point today. So not their game from three-point land today.
Well, but, that's something else that this team, other outside, they've shown that they don't necessarily, have to make 12 threes to win a ball game. Get to the free throw line. They shoot 72% from the charity stripe as a team. So if they're not falling from down there, get 2 feet in the paint.
Clergeot with a step-back three, and he goes in. And, he hasn't had the greatest game of his career at this point, but able to pick himself up to 8 points there.
So Eastman whistled for the foul there. The reach-in foul, I think that's accurate. And we're in a one-possession game. Flip a coin, fans. This one could go anywhere over the next 7 minutes, 57 seconds. Back in a moment, 62-59 Northwestern, right here on ESPN+.
Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the home. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the home. Today's pros need today's tools, and the home. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man.
What's wrong with action figures?
Nothing. Capital One.
Can I get a hamburger? Look at small fries and a...
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel.
Back here live at the University Center at the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University. At the line for the Demons, Emirion McDonald misses the second one, so he went 1 for 2 there.
Actually missed the front end of the 1-and-1, so the Lions now with a chance to tie this game. One possession ball game with an eternity left to play.
Clergeot with the ball here, sizes him up. Good spin move there. Hinton coming in, Strange on the outside, catches that one. Eastman getting aggressive there with the floater, Hinton there in rebound, but can't hold on to it. It'll go the way of Northwestern State. Southeastern bench not very happy about that one.
Well, the Lions bench was going crazy thinking it went out of bounds off Northwestern State, but I couldn't really see from the angle that I had.
King, the one that's got an inbound for the Demons.
Well, there's a point-blank opportunity there. Coach David Kiefer, though, now really is getting the official. I wasn't 100% sure where he stood on that last whistle. I couldn't see it.
Inside, Owens. Gordon almost gets there, but Owens just too strong. Gets the dunk there, and Southeastern will push the ball forward. Okafor coming back to the sub spot. Clergeot from three.
That's the shot they were looking for. 5-point game, but just got to run your sets. You know, too much time left to, take low percentage shots unless the shot clock is winding down.
Over to Owens. Hinton hasn't been able to get on the backside of Owens here lately, and Owens has been able to pretty much do what he wants to do in the post. White with the ball here. White throws it up to Owens, and again, Hinton just in the wrong spot. It was not an advantageous spot, and Owens gets an easy look.
Well, it's just such a big body down low that Jalen Hinton is having to deal with Larry Owens. He's sealing them off and getting the lobs underneath the rim and getting uncontested layups because he just he's either going to have to front him or he's going to have to play him straight up and not allow the pass to be thrown over the top of his head like that.
Great play from Hinton there.
It's either just keep doing what they're doing there, run the sets, and you're going to have Hinton wide open underneath the rim for, a lot of opportunities with him to get the and one like that. So they don't have to fall in love with the three. Both teams are starting to see, Tyler, what their bread and butter to win this game is. For Northwestern State, Mike McCarthy saying we're going to pound the basketball to Big Larry Owens until the Lions stop us. Coach David Kiefer, we're going to put the ball in the hands of Jalen Hinton until somebody's athletic enough to stop him.
Well, you say that. Hinton's up to 21. Owens is up to 15. So definitely scoring pretty easily. Well, not easily, but they're scoring with pretty good efficiency and consistency.
As fast as this game was played in the first half and all the X's and O's, it's come down to something very simple, and both teams doing that on each side.
With a great steal there, keeps the ball, and we're able to get a layup after almost losing it. White almost took it from him. And it's a 2-point lead for the Demons just like that. This game has been back and forth all day so far. White, Kaspersic in defense. Doubling him again. They've been really good so far on those sets. Owens again will get there, and they'll call the foul on Okafor, I believe.
See, I think the Lions are just going to have to live with playing straight up on Owens and chesting up on him. I mean, fronting him has not worked as they're going to get the foul called against Okafor, and Owens will go to the free throw line. Fronting him, he's just too big of a body to try and front because all he's going to do is seal off and use an arm bar to get this position that he wants to. So I think they're going to have to kind of play the double-edged sword and just roll the dice with playing him chest up. Or maybe trying something, maybe the double and making sure they rotate, but you're going to have to take the ball out of his hands on the block because he's getting too high percentage of shots here late in the ball game.
Well, he's 1 for 3 from the line and about to take his 4th shot. 2 for 4 now, so 50% from the line today. Burkhart going to inbound for the Lions here. As Owens comes off the floor finally. If the Lions wanted to take this game, this is the time.
Next couple of possessions, because when he comes back in for the final, after the final media timeout, which he will, he's going to get the ball for the next 6 possessions.
Clergeot pushes in, gets a good look, doesn't step out of bounds. Over to Okafor in the corner. Okafor almost converts on a 3,
wow.
Just in and out.
Ball was halfway down, all you could ask for. If you're Okafor, get a
very
good look.
Good look for Okafor there as White will try to make something happen. Hinton in defense. Hinton got it up there. Coach Kiefer wanted to travel there, but didn't get it. 69-64, Kaspersic with the ball. Only 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this ball game. Kaspersic just pulls up from 3, and that's a perfect look. You take what the defense gives you, take the look, and it's a 2-point game.
Kasperzik is my guy for the rest of this game if I'm Coach David Kiefer. I'm not one for that whole look in my eyes, intangible nonsense, but seems to be feeling it tonight. And that's going to put the Demons back at the free throw line. But, again, I appreciate what Mike McConaughey is doing here. He has decided let's not make this thing too difficult, Tyler. I mean, he's making it. We're going to throw the ball down to the block. We're going to get as high a percentage shot as we can every single possession for the next 5 minutes of this ball game and make Southeastern make a play defensively. And sometimes it can be that simple. They've got matchups down low that are in their favor. Coach Kiefer's doing everything he can to make up for that, but it just is one area that the first free throw is no good, that the Demons do have a monster advantage. This is underneath the rim, and Coach McConaughey exploiting that here in the second half. However, one possession game with 4.5 to go.
And the second one balls in and out, so he misses both. So a great opportunity for Southeastern to either tie it or take the lead here with Kasperzik carrying the ball. As you said, it looks like Coach Kiefer is going to rely on Kasperzik a lot down the line here. 4 minutes left. Clergeot with the ball, pushes in, tries to get a good look, and it'll put it back and it'll come out.
I mean, that's all you can ask for, 2 straight possessions with your two top scorers getting great looks, and that just the ball's gone halfway down and didn't go.
They call a walk on. Oh, no, actually they call a foul.
Offensive foul called against Northwestern State's Brian White. As we go to the under 4 media timeout, fans, it is a coin flip with 3:59 to go. Demons by 2. This is Southeastern Southland Conference basketball right here on ESPN+.
Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you.
With Early Paycheck, you can get your direct deposit up to 2 days earlier. That's enough.
A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. A new home and new projects go hand in hand. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot.
Now, your caramel frappe in the morning can earn you a...
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds.
The Supercopa de España. And it's NBA on ESPN time.
Wednesday on ESPN.
About as close of a game as you can ask for if you're a fan of Southland Conference basketball. The Demons of Northwestern State are up 69-67 over the Lions, but the Lions have the ball here and a chance to tie or take the lead.
Well, this is why you bring in all the upperclassmen transfers if you're Coach David Kiefer for situations like this, senior experience, knowing how to win these games late.
Kasperzik from 3 doesn't put enough on it. And
what a play by Keon Clergeot, folks. So that ball, it was headed out of bounds off of Southeastern. Clergeot came running out of nowhere and knocked it off the leg of number 10, Jalen King, whose foot was on the out-of-bounds line. What a play by Clergeot.
Great play. There's those active hands we've been talking about. And then they'll get another foul call on King. So right after a huge mistake from King, he gets a foul call on him, and Hinton will go to the line.
1-1 coming for the graduate transfer from Florida Southern. But outside of Keon Clairgeau, if you're Southeastern, there's nobody you'd rather have at the free throw line in this position. Hinton
drains the first one, so he will get to see the second one. Hinton doing such a good job today offensively and defensively trying to guard Larry Owens. 23 points for Hinton on the game. White pushing it up, a 1-point lead for the Demons here.
Lions need to stop here just to get a low.
They'll call a foul on Hinton there.
Yeah, I think they got that one right from where I'm sitting. I could look like I could see a little bit of contact on Kendall Coleman's right wrist on his way up. But the Demons have not done themselves many favors here in the second half. At the free throw line, they're just 5 for 12 from the free throw line in the second half. Make that 5 of 13.
Not a great day from the free throw line for
the Lions, on the other hand, from the charity stripe, 15 of 18 from the free throw line for the game.
Coleman again. Goes 0 for 2 twice in a row.
Well, that's the 5th straight miss for the Demons at the free throw line. You talk about leaving the door open. Let's see if the Lions can capitalize on their end of the floor.
Hinton with the ball at the top. Southeastern, a lot of movers here trying to make it happen. 1-point game still. Burkhart getting the ball on the backside. Clairgeau sizing him up. Hinton on the screen. Clairgeau from deep. It looks like Okafor was there to try to get it, but Northwestern State will take it. And a great outlet pass there from White as Owens converts there. 3 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Boy, Southeastern has had a multitude of chances to tie this ball game or take the lead. They just haven't been able to make that shot.
Okafor from 3, sees
Never
it.
mind, the game is tied.
Sees an opening and takes it. That's normally not the shot you want to take with someone right in front of you, but he saw his opening and took it.
I'll tell you what, I bet Coach David Kiefer will tell you he'll take that 9 out of 10 probably. Here we go, fans. This one,
great
deadlock.
steal from Hinton there. On the back half, Okafor coming up, sees it, almost loses it, but puts it in. Could have been an and one there.
Surprised it wasn't, but apparently a heck of a play by Carvel T-Set to knock that one away, but even better play by Okafor to keep control of that basketball and finish at the rim as it's a 2-point line lead with 2 to go.
T-Set pushes it and gets it out to White on the 3-point line, and he'll airball that one as Eastman will take it. Sees Clairgeau on the end, but Selen Baba taking a huge steal there, and Larry Owens will get an and one opportunity as...
Boy, some of the ill-advised passes in this game by both teams have really, left the door open for each team when it looked like either the Demons were making a run or the Lions. And I understand what Southeastern was looking at there, but it ended up being an easy turnover and one.
Owens converts on the and one opportunity, so a 3-point play there. As there's 1 minute and 47 seconds left in this ball game. And Southland Conference basketball fans, you've gotten a treat here today.
Either going to Jalen Hinton on a pick and roll or, do just that. Go right to Gus Okafor.
A great and one play there. A great eye from Easton to be able to see that and to be able to convert on that. And just like that, the Lions have a lead and have the opportunity to make it a 2-point lead. And just like that, Larry Owens is coming back into the game. He's been, for the Demons, he's been their impact player.
Well, regardless of what happens if Okafor knocks the free throw down, I mean, it's no big secret where the basketball's going next possession. They're going to try to get this thing right underneath the rim again on the block to Larry Owens, and Southeastern's going to need to bring some help.
A lot of bodies in the area. They get a steal. Kaspersic coming down the line. We'll probably try to back it out. Eastman with the ball here. 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and Coach Kiefer will call a timeout on their side.
Great call by Coach David Kiefer on that possession, too, because the Lions, they wanted to attack the rim, And it was too much of a 50-50 proposition in that situation, Tyler. That right there this is a possession they absolutely have to get the best quality shot they possibly can. So he told Kasperzik to back it out. Let's set something up. We call a 30-second timeout, did keeper. And now they're going to live with whatever happens on this possession because they just could not afford to give that opportunity up. So great thought process by the Young Lions head coach. And been a pretty good cat and mouse game between a veteran coach like Mike McConaughey, who is probably as well respected as anybody for sure in this conference and around the region. And then you got a coach like David Keeper who's on the rise. And this last minute and 20 seconds is going to come down to which coach makes the appropriate changes in each possession on both ends of the floor.
Absolutely. 76-74 is the score right now. The Lions have the ball with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. And this has been as back and forth as you can ask for. Runs here, runs there. But we come down to the line, and it's only a 2-point game. The Lions have a chance to expand that lead.
So if you're Southeastern, you just anything except turning the basketball over here. I mean, if you miss, you miss. But get the highest quality shot without forcing.
And gets it back to Kasperzik, who will eye the field here. Eastman with a look. Gets it over to Hinton. Hinton with a great play, keeping his feet on the line. Okafor takes the shot, but misses. But Kasperzik, a great play there, sends him out of bounds. And just like that, Southeastern will keep the ball on this side.
A lot of contact on that play, and I hope that let's see what they're talking about over there. It's going to be Southeastern basketball. You can't go back and call a foul after the fact. I don't know what they could be discussing. I mean, if you don't call a foul initially, you can't go over to the sideline. I mean, unless they're going to say Kasperzik touched the basketball ahead of time. They're coming over here to get the review, but
it's an interesting situation because White was in the air when Kasperzik got over there.
So taking a look at the monitor now, let's see. So Hinton did not step out of bounds. The shot does hit the rim. Trying to make sure the ball did not. All right, fans, I don't mean to go silent on you. I'm looking at the same thing the officials are right now. They're trying to see if the ball went out of bounds, I think, off of the Lions. I don't think this shot from Okafor ever hit the out-of-bounds line. And that should be the call. So I think it's going to be the original call, which is Southeastern basketball.
Southeastern basketball here. 54 seconds left. It'll be a new shot clock as well. If you're Coach Kiefer, that was probably about the best, other than scoring there, that was probably about the best sequence you could have had.
Well, and the thing is, if I'm Coach McConaughey, I'm looking at that and saying, I don't think we ever had possession. At the very least, you set the shot clock to 20. Okay, they do that, so the Lions will not have a full shot clock. But they got a chance to make this a two-possession game.
Passes it back, an outlet pass. They'll take their time with this one, trying to protect their lead. Hinton pushes it up. Gets across in time.
Well, the idea is to get this basketball into the hands of Keon Clairjo, and you want him at the free throw line at the very least.
Okafor looking to make a play on Coleman. Great aggression. He'll take the shot, and it'll bounce just in and out. And just like that, the Demons with 30 seconds left have a chance to tie this game or take the lead. Almost a travel there as White will take it back. 23 seconds left.
Boy, how about this, fans? There's about a 0.8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. I'm surprised the Demons aren't calling a timeout here.
A lot of movement here. Shot goes up, goes out. Okafor with the rebound, and he'll hold on to it and get the foul with 6.5 seconds remaining. That's how you wanted to roll if you're Southeastern.
Yeah, that'll work for Southeastern. I don't know if that's exactly what Coach McConaughey was looking for there, but, nonetheless, Obviously, it's easy to sit over here after the fact. I mean, I don't know. I don't have exactly how many timeouts the Demons had right there. I imagine Coach McConaughey probably would have called one if they had one. I think he was out. But regardless, that possession still ended up in your best player's hands with a chance to take the lead. So I think they can probably live with that. If this score holds up and the Lions hang on, I would imagine the Demons can look at that and say, hey, we had the ball in the hands of our best player with a chance to either tie or win the game. He didn't make it.
Definitely the whole game they were in a place to win. They were
this
in the
game's not
driver's
over
seat
by
for
any
a lot
stretch
of it.
because
Yeah,
you got to knock the free throws down if you're Okafor. But both these teams are going to be able to take a lot from this game, Tyler, which, with an entire 14-game league schedule, 13 games ahead of you. You can go to this one and find out the mistakes you made and improve on them, because this game had a little bit of everything, from turnovers to missed free throws to offensive rebounds to poor decisions in transition. A lot of things that both teams will be able to go back and look at, regardless of who hangs on to win, and say, yep, got to do this better, got to do this better, do this better. And this game will make for a great film session for both teams.
Absolutely. 6.5 seconds remaining. It'll be Okafor at the line here. Gus Okafor with a chance to extend the lead to 3 or even 4 here. 4 would be a 2-possession ball game, which would be perfect for Southeastern.
Well, and I don't think you can handpick the better free throw shooter if you're Southeastern, and that includes Keon Clare, Joe. Statistically, first free throw is up and good.
Drains the first one, so a 3-point lead for the Lions. If he makes this one, it'll be a 4-point lead and much harder for the Demons. He does do that. Hands of ice for Gus Okafor as he's able to drain those, and it's 78-74, a 4-point lead for the Lions with 6.5 left.
Well, how about this little nugget for a stat too, Tyler? So Southeastern this year, 1-9 when they score under 77 points. Do the math, fans. They are 7-1 when they score 77 or more. Why 77? I don't know.
I actually believe that there was a technical foul called on number 12, and that's what they're discussing right now. So I believe that Okafor will probably be going back to the line here.
Yeah, if technical was called, then that would all but seal this one, as that would give Okafor another opportunity. But, credit to Northwestern State for the effort they put up today. Credit to Southeastern for finding a way to win a ball game that there's a lot of things statistically that I'm sure Coach Keeper will look at and go, yeah, we need to be better than that. But at the end of the day, they found a way to win a league ball game.
For sure, and if you're Coach Kiefer, you're at least excited that your team kept fighting. You know, they were down, and it looked like they were gassed. They were making bad turnovers, but we're with 6.5 seconds left, and they're up 6. So they fought their way back.
Oh, for certain. And, the Demons had a 10-point lead midway through the second half of this ball game. So it just goes to show you.
Actually, they just called a technical foul on Eastman on number 2. So double technical fouls towards the end. So it will be Reed taking the free throws, and he misses the first one.
Wow. So, been a very, very strange second half, to say the least. Misses them both. Wow.
Misses both, and that, if you're, well, actually, they call it a double technical, so Kaspersek will go to the line too. So, a super interesting situation here towards the end.
Well, I mean, for all intents and purposes, the game has been decided, but
never mind. I think even everybody on the court was kind of confused about that, because Kaspersek was going to the line, and then he came back off the line. So an interesting, just an interesting ordeal. 6.5 seconds left, which we've been at 6.5 seconds for
quite a while.
A couple minutes. 79-74 is the score. The Lions up. And looking like they'll take this one, but there's anything. We just seen a very interesting sequence. If those 2 free throws would have hit, it'd it would have been different. It's an interesting situation here at the University Center.
I'll tell you what, fans, for I don't know, for those of you that follow any of these games on ESPN.com, ESPN.com says that these two teams were supposed to score exactly 155 points between the two of them, and a couple of missed free throws late in this ball game. For those of you that are in that world, they're probably not too. That one sting your hearts a little bit.
Genty with the inbound here, looking to find someone. Outlet pass there. Coleman touches it, and they'll just dribble this one out. The Southeastern Lions take a super back and forth game, and they take a victory in what was one of the most hard-fought and back and forth games I've seen in this University Center.
Well, the good thing for Coach David Kiefer and his guys is you found a way to play a game that there was a lot of things that you didn't do particularly well in this game. You didn't take care of the basketball all that well. You didn't shoot the three ball at all.